There's a quick update on the Pacific storm. We have the storm in the Pacific. We have the first storm. This is a series of storms here, and this is moving onshore in California here. This is producing snowfall in the Sierra Nevada mountains here, north of Sacramento, north of Los Angeles, east of San Francisco here, just east of the Napa Valley. This area could get anywhere from 8 to 22 inches of snow up in the Sierra Nevada range here. Along the coast here, this is where we're going to see continued to see heavy rain moving inland. We have another system waiting out here that's 988 millibars, and it is dropping towards the the Pacific Northwest here, and it will continue to lower snow levels towards that 5,000 feet area, where we could get anywhere from 10 to as much as 25 inches of snow up in the Cascades here, the Pacific Northwest. And that snow will translate again down towards the Sierra Nevada later on in the weekend, early next week. So we have a series of disturbances that are a series of major storms that will continue to move towards the Pacific Northwest. I'll discuss the rainfall that the area is going to see. And we head east. We don't really have much in the way of going on. We have mild conditions. And then heading up on into the northeast here, that's where we have some systems. We have a small system that's moisture starved. Nothing's going on here. Temperatures are pretty mild for this time of year, from Florida to Maine, over to the Dakotas and down across Texas. And we're not going to see any major weather systems at all. It's very zonal. It's a very zonal flow here. And you can see the clouds streaming from west to east without getting any areas where storms are developing or a low pressure system's going to form or anything like that. So we're mainly looking at the Pacific Northwest. Now let's take a look at precipitation amounts. This is where things get a little difficult here. Right along the coast, that's where we're going to see the most precipitation, upwards of 4 to as much as 7 inches of rain during the next several days. This is 5-day precipitation totals across the Northwest here. In fact, let's zoom right in on the Northwest, because you can see the rest of the nation will have a little bit in the midsection here, but that's about it. Here is where things are really going to continue to go downhill. 4 to 7 inches of rain, and then of course those high mountain snows anywhere from 10 to 30 inches from the Sierra Nevadas up through the Cascades, particularly above 5,000 feet. Now, these snow levels could lower come Monday and Tuesday of next week, but right now they're going to stay about 5,000 to 5,500 feet most of the weekend, and areas below that will see mainly plain heavy rain. And wind could be a factor too. We have some high wind watches here for portions of Oregon here, and that'll continue throughout the weekend. Of course, Sierra Nevada's here under winter weather advisories, so we'll continue to monitor the situation. We have the Northwest, which is mainly getting that 988 millibar low later this weekend. It's a pretty strong low, but the Northwest is used to these kind of systems. So that's pretty much it for now. I'm going to take a look at the North Atlantic Oscillation Index. This thing is starting to fall, and models take it and zigzag it near zero, but not really becoming very negative. I'm really starting to see that it's not gonna, we have a positive PNA in the North Pacific, or a negative PNA in the North Pacific, so we have a positive NAO. This is going to be a hard pattern to switch around here. So as for that, that's going to continue the warmth and tranquil weather for the eastern 2/3 of the country. I'm meteorologist Mark Molnar. Like us on Facebook at MeteoMark here, and so don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Here's the 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Elmira and the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania.